it's Jess from Barebones Makeup, and today we're going to do a fun little holiday look, so let's flip some hair and get on into it. First things first, I'm going to be priming my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and then setting that with the Mercier translucent powder and a fluffy brush. This is my 224 brush from MAC. Using a dual-ended brush I got from an Urban Decay palette, I will apply the color Silk Cream from the Jaclyn Morphe palette into my crease. Using the same Urban Decay brush, I'm going to apply the color Mocha on the outer and inner corners of my eyes. This will create a slight halo effect and help bring light to the center of my eyes. I'm not being too exact with this, but I try to make things soft by blending as I apply the product. I think one of the things I love the most about this palette is the ability to add and blend without these shadows ever coming off too harsh on the lid. After I've applied the amount of eyeshadow I want, I'm going back in with my MAC 224 blending brush to soften any harsh edges and make sure everything looks smooth. Using my Sigma eyeshadow base brush, I'm going to apply Bobbi Brown's Creamy Concealer in Ivory to the center of my lid as a prep for the glitter shadow I will use next. Once again, as I apply the concealer, I am also blending, but not too much, as I don't want the concealer to lose its pop of contrast to the deeper colors on my lid. I'm going to flip my brush over and use the other side to apply the color Queen all over the concealer I applied previously, but focusing most importantly on the center of my lid. Using my Urban Decay brush, I'm going to go back over my crease to make sure everything is nicely blended. I decided I wanted my crease a little deeper, so I applied a bit more of Mocha with my Sigma E45 brush. And now I'm going to do some winged eyeliner using NYX Cosmetics Felt Tip Liner in white. This is my first time using this product and I love the applicator, but I wish the color was a little bit more stark so that I didn't have to go back and layer as much. But overall, I think it turned out really pretty. Next, I'm going to use NYX Cosmetics Glitter Primer and tap over it with their face and body glitter in the color Luna. I will be using my Mercier flat eyeliner brush so that I can pack as much product on as possible. Next, using my finger, I'm going to apply Bobbi Brown's Under Eye Corrector in Extra Light Peach Bisque. This is just going to help take out any blues and purples I have under the eye, but will also help prep for foundation and concealer by giving me the most maximum coverage. And for this look, I'm going to be using my current favorite foundation. This is the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation in the color 2N1 Cashew. I'm going to apply this with actually Mercier's sponge. So if you like a beauty blender, this is a really nice option because you can use this sponge dry or wet. Honestly, they operate super similarly. I think if anything, I feel like this sponge doesn't soak up as much product. But also a pack of these, I think you get 4 for $14 and a beauty blender for 1 is $20. So that's a pretty good deal if you're someone that really loves to use sponges. And for my under eye concealer, I just went ahead and used a little bit more of Bobbi Brown's Ivory Creamy Concealer. For my brows, the first step is always to spoolie the hairs to the shape that I would like them to be. I'm then going to use a gel product from Lancome to kind of fill in and shape them, and then an angled brush. I honestly am not super loving this product, so I'm not going to like do a crazy brow tutorial or anything. If I do find something that I love, I will try and just throw up a tutorial for you guys, but let's be real, there are so many brows on YouTube right now. You could find someone that I'm sure has them down. I usually use a powder as a highlighter under my brow, but I've recently been using MAC's Technical Liner in the color Risque, and then blending that out with like a little smudge brush, and I really like how it turns out. It also lasts a little bit longer. Using my Sigma Large Concealer F65 brush, I'm going to set my under eyes with Laura Mercier's translucent powder. This is the only part of my face I'm going to be setting with the powder as I'm going into a cream blush. This is NYX's Bright Idea Illuminating Stick in the color Brick Red Blaze. This is a new product for me as well. I really wanted this look to have like a very pinched cheek, kind of like flushed look. And I'm kind of going back and forth between adding product and blending it out with a Morphe foundation brush. Then I'm going to use the Cover FX Liquid Enhancer Drops in the shade Halo. This is a super like bright highlight, and I wanted that very like frosty, reflective kind of cheekbone look. And I'm still using that same Morphe brush to just kind of blend everything together. Using my Sigma E35 brush, I'm going to apply the color Jax into the hollows of my cheekbones, just to kind of give a little bit more of a contoured look, but also really deepen up that blush so I get that very pinched look I'm going for. I'm going to use my Morphe face blending brush to kind of blend all of that cheek product together and just make it a little bit more cohesive. To add a little bit more dimension under the eyes, I'm going back in with my Sigma E35 brush in the color Jax, just to really deepen up a little bit of that lower lash line. And then using a Sephora crease brush, I'm going to pop a little bit of Obsessed in the inner corner. And I'm going to put on some lashes and take off my shirt and start on my lips. My lip color is a discontinued Chanel color. You can just use any red. For the neck part, I am going to be swapping between my MAC 224 blending brush and my Morphe face blending brush. I'm going to apply a little bit of the eyeshadow Enchanted and then blend it out with my face blender until I feel like I get that kind of level of green I'm looking for. And for my body, I'm going to be using my Sigma E10 brush. It's a very slender eyelining brush, and I'm first going to apply small red candy canes with that same NYX cream blush that I was using in Brick Red Blaze. And then I'm just going to keep kind of going back in and filling things in as I feel like I need to. For the white candy canes, I'm using NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This is the first time I'm using this, and I am obsessed with it. It is so creamy. It's incredibly easy to use, but if you overdraw, you can blend out really easily. For the stripes, I'm going back in with that thin eyeliner pencil and that red blush to fill in the white, and then I will be using the white jumbo pencil to fill in the red, just to kind of give them that classic candy cane striped look. And that's the end of my video. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, and if you want to see my next video, don't forget to subscribe below or follow me on Instagram at Barebones Makeup. Thanks for watching, and don't quit your daydream.